Hey guys! So this video, if you couldn't tell by the title, is going to be my 2017 makeup favorites. I have so many things, all the things on my desk right now, so we need to get started because this video is going to be long. So pause it, get a snack, grab a Pop-Tart, some candy corn. Why is that what comes to my mind? I don't know. Let's get into it because I have so many things. I love all the things. You guys know this. So I'm just gonna kind of go in order of like how I apply makeup to my face, kind of. So first thing is primer. The standout primer for me this year was the NYX Angel Veil. I know this isn't like a new thing, but it was just the one that I reached for the most. By the way, if I have any videos where I like use these products, I'll have them linked down below, like where I list all the products that I'm talking about, and maybe some will be like up here too. The other thing instead of primers that I really used like to prime were setting sprays. I became like obsessed with spraying setting sprays as primers, and also like these are my favorite setting sprays that I used this year. The Colourpop setting sprays, all of the crystal setting sprays were really good. This amber one is probably my favorite because I think they updated the little sprayer thing so it actually like works well on your face. The other ones were like really harsh sprayers, but I just like them so I kept using them. I really like this one from Younique. It is a little more on the pricey side, but it reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay one, which is also like a pricier one anyway. And then the Milani one is awesome too. Super affordable. It's not really a foundation, it's a BB cream, but it does not lack in coverage. Is the Younique BB Cream. Mine is in the shade Cream. And I love this stuff. I think this is probably my most used. The Younique Loose Powder Foundation. I'm sorry to mention this because like it's still sold out as of right now, but this stuff is amazing, and if it goes back on sale, if they bring it back, then check my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, whatever, like I will let you know. For concealer, I don't need to spend any time on this because every single favorites video that you guys watch for 2017 is gonna mention Tarte Shape Tape. It's the best. As far as setting powder, my favorite was the NYC Smooth Skin Translucent Powder. This is like my favorite loose powder. I don't even think I own any loose powders from like expensive brands, and this is like under $5. So go to Walmart, buy this, you're welcome. I have 3 favorite bronzers this year, which is like kind of insane because I'm like super intimidated by bronzers because I'm so fair. The Hoola Lite from Benefit, and it is super, super pale. I bought this in February, and this is what she looks like now. So I think I found like the winner. The Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I don't remember if I did a favorites for the end of the year last year, but this was for sure like my favorite from 2016 also. And then the last one is the Younique Beachfront Bronzer. Mine is in the shade Sunset, which is the lightest one. And this is like an amazing like summertime bronzer for me because it's got like the shimmer in it. And I just like that in the summer, like being more glowy and stuff. The other two are a little more on the matte side. So this one is like my favorite shimmer bronzer. For blushes, the Butter blushes from Physicians Formula were also some of my favorites. I depotted mine because they came in like this kind of packaging. This one is my favorite. I can't remember what it's called, like vintage something I think. And of course like that's the one that I partially destroyed whenever I was depotting it. Another one of my favorites is the Colourpop pressed blushes that they released this year. Is this the first Colourpop product I've talked about in my favorites? Whoa. Hold on to your butts because basically after this it's all Colourpop, and I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. This one is called Why Hello, and it looks like I haven't used any of this because there is no fallout from these blushes. It's so crazy. Like, they're pigmented, like they go on. There is a color that comes off of this, but it looks like I haven't even touched it. So, and they're huge pans. A Colourpop Super Shock blush that I love is this one called Bardot. This one like lived on my face from like the beginning of the year, and then I stopped using it in the summer, and now I have started using it again towards the end of 2017. So you know it's good whenever you like come back to it and still want to use it. For a more natural highlight, the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the shade 10 is a classic to me at this point. Like, you can always go to this. If you don't want like a full-on glow, then this is the one. This one from Lorac, this is called Starlight, and I think I heard that these were discontinued, and if that's true, then I'm gonna be really sad, because this is amazing. I get like compliments on this one, which is weird because it kind of looks like nothing. Like, I can see, this is the one I'm wearing today. I don't know if I just said that, but I can see it in the camera, but like whenever I apply it, I don't really see it. And people ask me like what highlight I'm wearing whenever I wear this, and that's when you know that it's a good product, whenever somebody wants to know what it is so that they can go buy it for themselves. The NYX Duochrome highlighters. This one in the shade Twilight I was like obsessed with, but all of these like were on my face all summer long. I love the like colored highlight, but it's not like super dramatic. It just looks like different and cool. For brows, you guys already know the Colourpop, what are these even called? They just say brow pencil. I think they're called like the Precision Brow Pencil, because they do have two now. If you have like really sparse brow hairs and they don't have a lot of color to them, then I would recommend these. They are like on the more creamy side, so you get more color. And I typically like the shade Blondie, but as you can see, it does not match me right now. So I kind of was going between Dope Taupe and Arched Auburn, but I just love these, and I can't imagine that like anything about that's gonna change anytime soon. And then the other brow product is brow powders. This one is from Urban Decay. This is from the Gwen Stefani collection. I've had this for a while, but I love these colors in here, especially whenever I'm like blonde. This one is from the Brow Gal, and I broke it and I'm super sad about it. But this is the Convertible Brow Palette. I really like this shade right here because it does have like a little more red tone, and then I can mix it with this darker one since my hair is like darker. For eyeshadow primers, I don't actually have an eyeshadow primer that I loved, but I don't feel like I need to say much about this. This is the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Barely Nude. This stuff is amazing. The other one that I became like obsessed with more towards like the last 4 months of the year maybe, is the Younique Splurge Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Victorious. It just looks so beautiful on your eyelids underneath the eyeshadow to get like that nice base going, or by itself if you're on like a no makeup kind of thing and you just want to cancel out the veins in your eyelids, then this stuff is like perfect for me. If you're a little bit darker than me, I think that you could still wear it. They have like tons of shades, and they do have like colors and shimmers and stuff like that, but that one specifically is my favorite. Okay, on to eyeshadow. The first eyeshadows that I want to talk about are the Colourpop Super Shock shadows. I feel like this year I got like more into using these with other Super Shock shadows and like making an eye look instead of just like throwing one color across my lid. But I will say, if that is what you want, if you want to be able to just stick your finger in here and go like this and be on your way and look like you've done something, then these are the perfect product for you. This shade in particular, I don't know anyone who doesn't love this, and as you can see, I have loved it hard. This is Wattles. This is like a purpley taupe brown whatever, and there's just like a slight sheen to it, and this shade is the perfect, like, put this all over your whole eyelid and go. Some more that I just want to mention are As You Wave, which is a duochrome, like orange, gold, brown, pink. I don't know, it's just super interesting. This one is a metallic. This one is called Flipper, and this one was amazing in the summer. I wore it all the time, and I actually gave one of my best friends this for Christmas because every time I wore it, she asked me what I was wearing, and it was always this. So obviously she needed it in her life. And then this one is a newer one, but ever since I got it, I literally like have kept it in my makeup bag, like that I do my makeup every day with. And this one is called Glitz, which is not glitzy at all. This one from the My Little Pony collection called Cherries Jubilee, which mine came broken, and I did get them to send me another one, but like I'm super cheap and just like want to keep using the broken one so that I have the other one as a backup. This is like a white purple duochrome, and it is so pretty. I use this in my unicorn makeup tutorial, and it also looks amazing on your inner corners if you do like a pink or purple eye look. This is like just so cute. I love it. I had to look back because Colourpop releases stuff all the time, and it's hard to like remember when things came out, but their pressed eyeshadows came out this year. I did that video on their first little quad that they came out with in April of this year, and it has been just like all downhill from there. So obviously I hate them. This palette is one that I made. This is an empty palette that you could get from Colourpop, and this just has all of the like pink and orange and some purple shades and a few like champagne-y colors. For the most part, these are all Colourpop. The only ones that aren't are Peach Smoothie and Chickadee from Makeup Geek. Everything else is from Colourpop. This palette was all I wore on my eyes in the summer. Switch to winter, and I was in this palette. This is one I got off of Amazon. I love it. It says "You're like really pretty," in case you couldn't read. This is the winter shades, which obviously I need 2 more because I have room. But I kind of want to go over some of my favorites, but I think I might do another video with like talking about my favorite Colourpop products in general, like my favorite colors and like stuff. Do you guys want to see that? Leave me a comment, let me know, like, do you want to see like my Colourpop recommendations? Another thing that they came out with were palettes. I think that I purchased like 5 of their palettes, and these are the only 2 that I kept. And that's not to say that they're not bad, but like I have all of these. So whenever I got like the Yes Please palette, I was like, I already have oranges and golds and stuff. I don't need this. And then I got the She palette and the, I can't remember, the one that has the mirror in it. And those were both like pinky purple based, and I was like, I don't know why I bought this. But these 2 I had to keep. The My Little Pony palette, surprisingly, I found super wearable, and I love it, especially for the summertime. And then the other one just came out recently. It's the Dream Street palette from Kathleen Lights. It is so pretty. All of these like rose gold kind of shades are just so pretty. And these like, I even like the blues. Like, what's wrong with me? Is blue eyeshadow coming back? So the last like eyeshadow type thing are the Supernova shadows from Colourpop. If you've been wanting to try like glitter on your eyes, or you wanted to try those Stila ones, which by the way I hated, maybe try these first because they're apparently really similar, but I actually hated the Stila one that I bought. It like had glitter fall out all up in here, and I just can't handle that. These don't do that. The one I'm wearing today is Walk of Fame. It is definitely my favorite. And then for eyeliners, the NYX Faux Black eyeliners were definitely my favorites for fall, and really like any kind of smoky eye look that you want to do. The green and the red are definitely my favorites. These are awesome. They're super creamy. They last in the waterline really well, and I recommend them. And then the other eyeliner that I was like obsessed with this year was Mr. Bing from Colourpop. I love these eyeliners in general, but the other ones that I have are like lighter colors. So this is a brown. It's like a red tone brown, and I guess I have reached that age where I like brown more than black sometimes. So this has been like my everyday eyeliner of choice. I have 3 different mascaras that I use the crap out of this year. 2 of them are like all-time favorites, and then one is a new discovery, but I'm not going to talk very long about it because I have a whole video dedicated to this, and it'll be up here and down there. So the first 2 are my roller lash and the Tarteist lash paint from Tarte. These like I come back to all the time. I have backups that I keep. If they're on sale, I stock up, and these are just the best, and I don't need to say anything else about them. The other one is the Younique Epic Mascara. Like I said, I have a whole video with my first impression of this, and I just think it's a really good mascara. Probably like a mix between these 2 effect. So yeah, check this one out if you want. They're all like around the same $24, $22 price. So lips are next. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's mostly Colourpop. In general, like orange lips and like burnt orange lips have been like the thing for me this year. So for example, the lipstick that I'm wearing right now is the Colourpop Lippy Stick. This is a Matte X formula, which if you haven't tried the Matte X formula, then you need to, because it looks like a liquid lipstick, but it's not, and it's a lot more comfortable, but it looks super matte on your face. So that's definitely a favorite. Another one that I love in the same formula is called Secret Stash. Anyway, they're slightly different, but they're basically the same because I have a problem. And then a few others are Love Bug, which is an ultra matte, Mama, which is an ultra matte. If you can tell, they look basically the same. The Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Out Loud. So they're all colors like this one that I'm wearing, and I'm just like obsessed with those, especially this time of year. So for the summer, I was also obsessed with orange lips, but like on a brighter side of things. So this is called Out of Beach. This is an ultra blotted lip, which again, if you haven't tried this formula, I definitely recommend because it is just very interesting. It's like a liquid lipstick, but it's kind of like a stain, but it's matte, but it's sheer. I don't know. It's really cool, and this one in particular was one that I wore a lot. Another one that I wore a lot in the summer was the blotted lip. Ultra blotted. This is in the shade Exotic. It is just like a bright orange lipstick. Like it's like a traditional lipstick formula, I would say. And the last orange lip that I reached for a lot in the summer especially was the, what is this? Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. This is in the shade Flame of the Game, and it is like a bright orange. In general, the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks were one of my favorites this year. I know they've been around for a while. I just never had the opportunity to purchase them until they were available at Ulta. The first one I got was Rosebud, and this is like my perfect nude, especially whenever I top it with a gloss that I'm going to talk about in a minute. and I just love it. It's like a purpley pink nude, which I just think looks best on my skin. And then the other two I have are Mood, which is a dark red, Campfire, which is like an orangey color, but it's not as vibrant as this. It's more muted, but it's still like a really good fall color. And then the last thing are the Colourpop glosses. I'm not a gloss fan, but I seriously love these. WeHo is one of my all-time favorites. I think if you like a nude lip gloss, then you need this in your life. Mine looks disgusting. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't even show this. Ugh. Anyway, this color is really good. Just don't trust what this tube looks like right now. So one that's similar to WeHo, but it just has like little shimmers in it, is this one from Kathleen Light's last collaboration. It's called Moonchild, and it's just, again, like a really nice nude. One that like surprised me, but I still like needed to purchase it, was Ponyland from the My Little Pony collab. It is a sparkly purple lip gloss. So it doesn't like look super purple on your lips, but it's just like, it's just really pretty and fun, and I really liked this one in the summer especially. And then this one, Sweet Catalina. I don't see it on the website anymore, and I'm so sad because this, I know this sounds crazy, but like these together are like so perfect on my face. Like, I love them, and I'm gonna be so upset whenever this is gone. So Colourpop, if you're watching, which I know that you're not because it's me, but if you're watching, please bring Catalina back, or like something very similar, because I love this. I love it by itself, but I especially love it over top of Rosebud. I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling and like speeding through all of my favorite makeup products from 2017. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Let me know if you want to see non-makeup favorites, so like hair and skin and just like random other stuff. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see that. And also let me know like what was your favorite thing in 2017, because if something was your favorite and I didn't mention it here, then maybe I haven't tried it and I would like to. So just let me know in the comments. Tell me something. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. I hope you're having a great day. Bye. Why? So I'm just gonna, because this stuff is bomb. I don't know if I say that. I just did. I feel like I need to take a break. It's only been 9 minutes. We're only on bronzer. What are we gonna do?